After the terrible experience I had tiling the first time, I swore I would never do it again. And yet, here we are. And dare I say, it's gone a little better this time? Yes, I made a few small mistakes, but nothing that couldn't be fixed. And it took me more like 4 days instead of the 1 day I had planned. But other than that, it worked. In my last update, I needed an angle grinder to do the last couple of cuts. It was my first time using one, and I was pretty impressed with the control I could get. I think it's way better for precise cuts than a wet saw. And I still used my manual cutter for the simple cuts. I also tried a new method where I put the mortar right on the back of the tiles, so hopefully no one's going to tell me that was a huge mistake. The last few tiles had a couple of precise cuts, so those were super satisfying to install. I even scribed the last tile at an angle to match the curve of the wall. Then bada bing, bada boom, wait 24 hours, and it was time to grout. So like I mentioned, I tried this grout that came in a tube, but it was so hard to squeeze out, and it was taking me absolutely forever, so I ended up just cutting it open and scraping the grout right out of the tube. It might be good if you were just doing like one tile, otherwise I wouldn't recommend it. Also, the instructions said to wait 15 minutes before wiping off the excess, but it was really dry at that point and I had to scrape it off with a razor blade. It worked a lot better on the section where I wiped it off immediately. But eventually, after lots of scraping and cleaning and polishing, I got it into a relatively presentable state. Now the only thing left to do is run a bead of silicone caulk around the edges, but I think I'm going to hire someone for that.